Hi there, welcome back to Leander in the Kilirosh studio. I so often get asked how do we download a JPG and turn it into a cut file. So what I've done is I have obviously gone onto my, whatever you call this, browser. I found the picture that I wanted and I've saved it to my laptop. So I'm going to just close this down, and I have a file. I always put it on my desktop because trust me, my computer is a black hole of lost files. As you can see, it's a black hole of files even on here. Somewhere here I have a file called clip art. So I know it's there, and I'm now going to open up my Cricut, and there it is. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Browse, and we're going to go to the desktop, and I'm going to look for my file, my clip art file, and I in fact want to do the B for baby. So let's take the baby and open the baby. Right, there's our baby. Now here you have three options: simple, moderate, or complex. This is a pretty simple design, so I'm going to stick to simple, and I'm going to go continue. Now this design is huge, which is fine because up in this corner we have the zoom out key, so we can zoom out. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save my baby, and I'm going to move this just slightly to the middle of the screen so that you can get a better angle. And I've done something silly. I'm not sure what happened there, but I touched something on the camera and I changed everything. I'm going to keep the whole background. So I'm going to do my first one as my baby. I'm going to say continue. Now here we have the print and cut file on this side, and here we have just the background, in fact the file that it would cut. Now if I was going to just print and cut this file, I would save it like that. But because I want to break this baby up into layers, so I'm going to click on this one, you see where the green is, and I'm going to name my file B for baby, B, and it's baby, and this is my baby background. Well, first layer, let's just go number 1, and I can say save. Now while that green line is moving across your screen here, it is busy saving. So you see, there we are, we have our baby. Then I'm going to go back, and I'm now going to upload that picture again. This is a little bit tedious. I actually do it in front of TV. I love doing it. For me, it's just great fun. As you'll see, there's always pictures on my PC. And I'm going to fetch my baby again. But you must remember, once you've done this and put it into design space, you'll never have to do it again. So it's pretty simple. Really it is. Okay, we're going to select simple. We're going to go continue. And I'm going to make my design smaller again. Now the first layer would be my skin tone. So we've done our baby as the skin tone. I'm going to pick up my wand, and this is the icon here. I'm going to just move this a bit closer so that you can see. You have three icons. You have the wand, you have the eraser, and you have the crop. We don't want to crop it, but we do want to pick up the wand. And when we take the wand over to the baby and we do this, and everything we click on of the baby will disappear. So I'm taking all that flesh tone colors away. There we go. Flesh tone colors. Now I'm going to leave. I'm going to take the face out for now, but I'm going to show you later on how to do the face as a draw file. So for now we're going to just remove the hair. And because this is quite small, I'm going to go back and change it to my erase. I'm going to make my erase button a little bit bigger, and I'm going to just erase those pieces. Now the nice thing is we don't have to go through to the next screen to have a look at what it's going to look like. There it is. Now I'm going to go through. Don't worry about the color at this stage. I'm going to click on this side, and I'm going to call this baby layer 2. So this is baby, B-A-B-Y, and baby 2. So there's the second layer for the baby, and we're going to save it. And I know it's tedious now. We go back and we do that for each color. Now I'm going to just carry on and let you just basically watch what I'm doing. Will carry on talking in between because that I just do automatically. I'm so used to doing it when we're teaching. I just want to get the camera that it's not moving around quite so much for you. So I'm holding it with one hand and working with the other one. Okay, now I'm going to just take my wand again and I'm going to remove baby. And I think we leave baby's hair. Let's do the hair this time. So you know what we can do? We can take the crop button and we can actually crop everything else out. There we go. Oh, my keypad doesn't, oh, go away. So I cropped the wrong thing. But it's okay because thankfully here we have a reverse key. So we can go back and we can go back and do that again if we want to. In fact, what we want to do is we want to crop just his hair. Remember, I'm doing this with one hand here, so it makes it a little bit more difficult with the mouse pad. And I'm going to have to go back. Unfortunately, I can't do it with one hand. I need two hands. So I'm going to just click on everything here and just wipe it all out and leave my baby's hair. And what I am going to do is I'm going to leave this outline that's going on his clothes. So I can make them the same color. It just cuts out a step, really. And you could take a bit of Coke here and color in his hair and give him a bit of definition. So, you know, if I really feel I don't want to sit here doing this all afternoon, that's what I would in fact have done. So let's just take his face away and we go down to preview and we can see, we have a little piece that's stray and we can just go and put our little rubber over it and go click and it'll go. So you can always check it before it goes through. Now, I see a little line there and it's interesting, that line, because I in fact want to take it away. It's going to cause an interference and it's gone. And I see there's another tiny little line there. You can see it's a very vague line. In the clip art, they have those colors joining. I just want to double check again. I think there's one just over here as well. Just there. There we go. Let's just take it out. Let's see. I'm going to make my rubber just a tiny bit smaller so that I can get it between those two pieces. That's still too big. I'm going to just put it there, put it over and click. And it's gone. Right, so there we have our layer and now we can say continue. Now, if you have a look here, you can see that there are in fact lines that we didn't see. So we can go back. We just push back. We make our software smaller again. So we can see what we're doing and we hit the preview button. And I saw, so I look a bit closer, I can make it bigger so that I can see better. Just bring it down. And when you hit preview here, you suddenly see those little lines. So I'm going to just, this is just in the actual graphics. They've used a particular kind of program that links their colors or something. I'm not a big fundy on graphics. I just know how to do this because this is the easy part. I don't have to do the difficult stuff. I like the easy stuff. There we go. My mom always laughs because I hold my breath when I'm doing this. It's like, all right. So there we can now have a look and we can see there really is, there's one little dot over there. We can just go and click on it. So we can always come back. If we find we're having an issue in the next screen, we just come back. Now I can say continue again, go through, and now it's a perfect file. Now, I could do one or two things. I can separate it on my mat. So I'm going to say this is my baby layer 3. So we're going to rename it here, baby layer 3, and save. And we're going to go back now and just do that whole little run through again. So we have, so far we've got baby's skin, baby's clothes, baby's detail. So basically all we really need now is we need baby's face. So let's browse. Let's fetch our baby and say open. And we're going to say simple and open. Now, baby's face is very small, as you can see. So we're going to that part. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my wand and I'm going to take away